Well, what we're going to be discussing is the question, what if anything should be done about the situation in Sudan? These three people right here.
What you could do as in your country to help Darfur, which is in Sudan, for genocide is you could help send medicine to those people that are in debt that need help with medicine for their injuries or illness or anything. What they need right now is basically clean water because they're running out of clean water and it's bad for their human body to be drinking like dirty water.
Alright, I represent China. If we started to help Darfur, we would be like investing all this money because, you know, you, like Darfur, you kind of said really literally needs help with everything. So by us investing all this money and trying to help you guys, we're not going to get any of that back. And like when it comes down to things like in politics and everything, like who has the most money and who is trading with the most people is really what's going to count. And China's all about like having the highest standard. So are we going to, that like I'm kind of with Chris, like are we going to get anything back? Like how is it going to help us?
And you said that you'd be willing to help only if they could like get you back later. Is that correct? Like you'd be willing to help them if they can guarantee you like help in the future.
I suppose.
You suppose, okay.
Like we would get some benefit for it because like, I don't know, I think Iraq said that we have our problems of our own.
Okay.
So from the UK's point of view, I would like to know if we were to give the supplies, how would I know that they would go to the people who need them and not be stolen by the people who have caused the genocide?
I represent Iraq. And with what Mara said a long time ago, with the $10 thing, like, that could go a long way. Like, think of how, like, $10 here, that may not buy a lot, but a little goes a long way. So.
Okay. Well, I just, learned some recent information here. Sudan is actually the third largest, weapons producer in the world right now, and it says here that there are 7 other countries selling arms to Sudan, so even if China stopped its sale with weapons to Sudan, it still won't solve the problems of arms in Sudan. See, it's like not all the U.S., Russia, and the UK were the biggest arms exporters to the developing countries, including Sudan. Yeah, it's not all China, people. Get your facts straight.
No, does it say?
Something is that sometimes people don't really care what happens to Sudan. They're just in it for the money. Like maybe China is selling them weapons, and who cares? Maybe it's helping them a lot with their money problems.
China does not have those agreements. All of China's products come through the government because the government owns everything.
Yeah.
So isn't it the government that's making that decision, not just the people?
So I'm kind of getting tired of everybody blaming the West because we have a lot of our own problems. Like Mexico, for instance, can barely feed its own people. So why should they have to give all their money away when just with the money that they need just as much to save themselves? Turkey, Greece has no money. Like a lot of our countries don't have any money. The U.S. owes $30 trillion to not just China, to a lot of other people. So like the West can't just start giving out money.
But what you guys don't realize is that you have a lot more than other countries do. And you have to appreciate what little you do have and use it sparingly, I guess. But, even if it's amazing what the people in Sudan would think of as being rich. Like, I don't know. If they would walk into a home in the U.S. today, they would probably follow it backwards and think that it was like a hotel or something because they're not used to the kind of living we are. And if we give up some things, it can really help them.
Alright. Well, I see how a lot of people have a lot more questions, and some are not ready for what the people are about to say. So, do you guys want us to research more about this and maybe come back to it later? Because I can see it a lot.
That'd be nice.
I'm gonna take a vote right now, right? Alright, who wants to research more and then come back to it later?
I think think that we should like continue with this.
They don't want to give them help. That's what I'm kind of worried about it. Right, Devin?
Oh, okay, yeah. A long time ago, this is happening again. You asked what's a good way to solve this issue, and like just recently you said you don't want America to get involved in stuff like that. So like a good way to do that is to have the government form like a militia, in case you guys don't know what that is, citizen soldiers, and just have them kind of like fight off the Janjaweed. So you said not everyone wants to fight, but I bet there's some people out here who are willing to fight for their families. So you're a little motivated because of that.
Alright, Aaron?
Okay, Devin, you're saying like send over citizen troops?
No, not from us. Like,
Oh, okay,
from them.
but like everybody's saying like send in troops. How's that gonna help? That's just basically starting another war.
No, like now they can fight back and they can finish this.
Like why send over troops? That's just sending over people just to get killed and
It's not
another
the
war
most
to start.
nonviolent way, but it'll get it done the fastest.
See, but the militia, like that's basically what the Janjaweed are. Like if you guys research like the Janjaweed, it would say that they are a militia towards the government.
It was like
100 days.
But what
Or
I'm trying to
100
say, is
days,
there a way
whatever,
that
10
we can
years
prevent it from killing more people and spreading? And is there a way that as the UN we can stop it? Like, what do you guys, if there are countries that want to stop it, how would you guys plan on doing that?
Awesome.
Like I would agree with like Ellie when she said that we should like send generals and stuff over there, like not just from America but like from China too, because like
Like I would be
Like-
willing to send like a general over there to teach
yeah,
the
like
people.
like send just the generals over there to teach the people of like the Sudanese how to fight, like the people that are getting attacked, because if you teach them how to fight, then nobody would have to worry about sending any troops over there, and no one will have to worry about any wars.
Like they're already there.
Because like they're already there, and like the generals are just teaching them how to fight, and then after they teach them how to fight and kill, then you give them the weapons, and it's like we're not doing any harm.
Maybe some people aren't trying to like, they aren't thinking about this the way we are. It's kind of like the saying, if you give a person a fish, they'll eat for a day. If you teach a person how to fish, they'll eat for a lifetime. It's just like this. If